welcome to my channel. This is my fluffy creamy cheesecake. So first I start with my melted butter and my graham cracker crumbs, and I just mix them up with the sugar, and I just use a metal utensil or a wooden utensil just to get a good mix out of it and make sure everything is incorporated and evenly distributed. So next I take the graham cracker crumbs and I put them inside the springform pan. As you can see at the bottom underneath, I have on the flat metal plate, I have it covered in wax paper, so that way when I go to take it out and put it into my container, it's easier for me to just lift it out and I don't make too many crumbs or damage the cheesecake itself. So I spray the springform pan with a little bit of cooking spray, and then I put the wax paper on top and then cut around it, and then I put the springform pan and lock it into the flat plate. And then I take any kind of utensil you feel best using. I use a glass cup, and I use a measuring cup to just evenly distribute the graham cracker crumbs around the springform pan. And I try to make sure I get a nice thick layer on the bottom, so that you don't have a thin layer of graham cracker crumbs. You want an evenly proportion of like graham cracker crumbs to the cheesecake. So yeah. And then I take my room temperature cream cheese, and I use Philadelphia cream cheese because it has a really good sharp flavor. And I just take 4.5 packs and get a good whisk out of it. I use my whisk attachment to make it nice and fluffy. This is like key for this recipe because you want it to get all that air inside the cream cheese. And if you don't have a KitchenAid, you can use your hand mixer and just make sure you whip it really well, and make sure you're scraping your bowl with a good spatula. And it's recommended to use the whisk because of the air that you want to get into the cream cheese before you add any of your other ingredients, so it's nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to add my sugar and make sure it's nice and incorporated into the cream cheese, and make sure you're continuing to scrape your bowl so that you have everything evenly distributed. You don't want any chunks of ingredients inside your mix. You want to just make sure you're mixing well and in between each ingredient. So you add your salt, you add your vanilla, and just keep mixing and scraping your bowl. Here I'm adding the sour cream. And adding the flour. and I use a sifter just so that I can make sure there's no clumps of flour in the mixture as well. Now when you're adding your eggs, I make sure I add 1 egg at a time and scrape my bowl every time after every egg. So now after you have all of your ingredients mixed in, you just want to have like maybe 30 seconds more to mix your ingredients, and then you want to take and pour your mixture inside your springform pan. Also, you can take some aluminum foil and place it around the springform pan underneath, and use a baking sheet so you can add your hot water into it, because we're going to bake this in a hot water bath. So after that, I just get my container together. I put tape on the bottom before I put the cardboard, round cardboard underneath the cheesecake so that I can just easily take it out the springform pan and place it into the container. Here I am just taking the cheesecake out the springform pan, and then as you can see, the bottom of the cheesecake, underneath the cheesecake, there's the wax paper. You can just carefully like wiggle it out, and then take the wax paper off and place it right on top of the round cardboard. Then I just take the clear lid and put it on top of the container. It snaps down into it so it won't come off. And that's all. Thank you all for watching the video. All the links to everything that I use in the video are down in the description. Also, the recipe is down in the description. And please like and share. Also, comment this on the video, and I will be posting more content soon. Thanks everyone. Peace, peace.